have about 10 throw blankets. I'm going to take over there. Okay. So I have 10 throw blankets to take over, 3 small bags of cat food. I also have another container in my car that has a lot of dog treats and dog snacks and stuff too that I'm going to take. My babies are fine. They've got, warm house. So they'll be fine, but we got to try to take care of other babies. Yes, I'm an animal lover, so we got to make sure they're taken care of. Right, Bean Beans? Huh? These are my babies. See, you just can't help but love animals. It's my babies. Go, Mama, go take care of some other babies. All right. Here we go with lots of dog treats. More throw blankets. There's about 10 of those in there. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, here we go. Close to the animal shelter. Hopefully we'll be able to at least be able to keep some pets warm and some treats in their bellies and some kitty cats fed. And hopefully you guys will consider adoption or fostering some pets, rescuing some pets, even getting yours spayed or neutered, so we don't have to keep dealing with the situations like the shelters being overpopulated or over their capacity and needing donations. So please, please, please consider one or the other. It's a terrible situation when it's freezing temperatures like this outside and shelters are over capacity and they're having to house animals outside in this freezing cold weather. I mean, I even feel bad for homeless shelters that are over capacity that don't have the spare rooms for people that are living on the streets. I mean, it's really sad. I don't know if you can hear this or not, but there's animals everywhere out here. You can hear them barking and growling and oh, hi kitty. So okay. Oops. See you later. Take care. Oh, goodness. Sorry about the noise in the background. They're doing my roof in my house right now, which there will be a video later on that. So I took all the donations over to the animal shelter and I sat and talked to the worker for a little bit, telling me that about how they were over capacity with the snow and everything else, that it was difficult, that they had a bunch of used materials that they had got somewhere and they were having to build outdoor kennels for some of the dogs. And they needed tarps to block the wind and things like that for them. But she said the blankets would help. As soon as I got there, one worker was so excited to get the cans of pumpkin, which someone had told me that they're really good to mix in with dog food and things. It's really good for the dogs. The worker did tell me, though, the cans of the 100% pumpkin, not the ones that say pumpkin pie filling, because it has like the cinnamon and nutmeg and all those spices in it that are not healthy for dogs. But she said with those cans of the 100% pumpkin, if you guys got a whole bunch of those and you don't know what to do with them, give them to an animal shelter. She said that she makes, she has little dog bone molds and she actually uses those, puts it in the molds or whatever and mixes some other ingredients and stuff in with it for the dogs, and she makes little frozen dog treats for them. So she was excited to get those. She said they hardly ever have anybody think to bring cans of pumpkin, so that's exciting for them. So make sure that if you guys have a whole bunch of those and you don't know what to do with them, food pantries, a lot of those, they're just like, yeah, we don't know what we can do with those. Give them to the shelters because they could definitely use those. It was a good experience, though. I went in the cat house and pet 4 of the babies. They only had 4 in the front part of the cat house, but they had several in the back. Lots of lovely little kitties. I had to get my cat therapy while I was there. they had quite a few dogs outside. Another worker came in and she was so excited to see the box full of dog treats. And I told them, I said, some of these, I said, some of these are still in date. I said, but there's a few that's expired in October. I said, I brought them because I didn't know if you guys would still use them or not. And she said, absolutely. So she took a bunch of the bags out there and already started handing them to the dogs in the crates, and they were all excited. So it was a good experience. Just think about the babies. Think about the little fur babies and the purr babies, as I call mine. Because they definitely, people tend to forget about them too. I love helping homeless people too. Sorry, my little baby, my Zelda. This is one of my other babies. This is number 2. This is Bell Bells. Zelda. We call her Bell Bells. Hi, babies. Isn't she beautiful? She looks just like the other one, right? Because they're sisters. Same litter. And then we got 2 little rescues that we rescued from my husband's job when they were little babies. They were so small I had to bottle feed them. We don't know what happened to the mom. There were stray dogs running around. We don't know if the dogs got a hold of mama or not, but we ended up bringing 2 of them home. The little female had a little botfly larva kind of behind her ear, so I had to keep that clean. We finally took her to the vet and got that taken out because I couldn't get it at home with my tweezers. They had to have the tweezers that had the little hook on the end to be able to get in there to get it out, and I didn't have those kind. I had just regular tweezers, so I couldn't get a hold of it myself. So we got her. And then a few weeks later, my husband found a little male kitten up there too that looked like he was starving to death. And the other cats around his work had this one kind of quarantined, like not really quarantined, I guess. I don't know the word for it. Had him kind of trapped in a corner and was kind of bullying him. So he was terrified. So we ended up bringing him home as well. So that's how we got 4 cats. They're all fixed. They're all strictly indoor. They get bathed in Dawn dishwashing detergent at least once a week. They don't have fleas, ticks, anything. My vet actually compliments me on how clean and stuff they are every time I take them up there, and how fluffy and soft their fur is. It's kind of wild though, but yeah, we've had the 2 sisters we got from one of the crazy cat ladies in our neighborhood that you walked in her house and she was doing free kittens. And we had no intention of bringing one home, but we did. We had Zelda, the one that I just picked up. She noticed my daughter immediately when we walked in, and she just walked over to her and just wanted to play with her and everything. There was probably 40 to plus cats in this lady's house. I mean, it was bad. And I just thought, oh my gosh, I'm not bringing any of these cats home. It was kind of wild and crazy. But we ended up bringing Zelda home, and then as soon as we got ready to walk out the door with Zelda, then my little cat, the one that I've put in videos before, Xena, decided that she wanted to come too, so she started following us. Well, the rest of the cats were just running wild and didn't even notice that we were in the house. So we ended up bringing home the 2 sisters. Then my husband rescued the 2 from work, and so we ended up bringing them home. So we've had 4 now. We've had the 2 sisters for going on 5-6 years now, and then we've had the other 2 4 to 5 years. So yep, they're part of our family. They're our babies, our purr babies. So I'm a meow me, and my husband is a pop. Ha ha ha, pop, P-A-W-P. Cute, huh? Anyways, so yeah, animals are just my heart. Any strays that come up to my house, they get fed, they get loved on until we can find them either a no-kill shelter to go to, or a rescue or a foster home. I'm also got a bleeding heart for homeless people, or domestically challenged people, as I like to call them. And I'm always trying to do things for them and help them out however I can as well. So a lot of our penny donations and penny finds that we find, just consider that. Consider, helping people out and helping animals out, because there's a lot of people in this world that even if we think we're going through something rough, there's always somebody in this world that has it way worse than we do. So just keep that in mind, and I love you guys. Thank you for following me, and thank you for helping me achieve 2,000 plus subscribers. So that's amazing. I never thought this would take off, but it did. And I just want to say thank you so much for your support. All right. Have a good day, guys.